Happy Tuesday, genderqueer chat. It's Tuesday. I'm Sid, and this week we've got a viewer-suggested topic. The viewer wanted to know if we had any thoughts about genderqueer type people being perhaps more prone to emotional problems, things like that, that could be addressed within the system, things that be clinically diagnosed. That's my basic read on it. And Jack took an interesting approach already by saying, well, let's look at it if we lump in genderqueer with trans, which kind of brings in its own set of baggage. I can kind of see that angle because of my own experiences. In the last few years of subjecting myself to hormone replacement therapy and some of the weird social issues that came up and all that stuff, and also just dealing with some of the realities of the emotional crap that hormones can put you through. I've had a good taste of some of the kind of, in some cases, maybe traumatic stresses that can be involved with transition. And the reason I kind of weaseled through saying that is because my happenings in life are kind of in the middle. Some people who go through transition have a pretty easy time of it and adjust really well. And some people, it's a life-crushing process. And with me, it was kind of somewhere in the middle. There's a lot of emotionality involved with pumping these sex hormones into me, and a bunch of wild stuff. And it's going to take me a while to hash through all that stuff, and I'm doing so with the help of a clinical psychologist. But I don't feel like that really has much to do with my genderqueerness, though. That's the more transy stuff. And so I'm going to look at it from a different point of view, saying just the genderqueer part, not the fact that some of us are also kind of trans-identified, or even in some cases completely trans-identified, but just the genderqueerness of it. When you isolate it like that, I don't think we're really statistically more screwed up than the next guy. Here is Abnormal Psychology in Modern Life. This is my abnormal psych textbook. And we're all in here. You're in here. I'm in here. My mom is in here. Beyonce is in here. Everybody's in here. We're all abnormal. And there's kind of, these days, this systemic blurring of the lines between just having an abnormality that causes you some distress, and so you see a psychologist to try to address that, and having like emotional problems that are much more severe, like borderline personality disorder, schizophrenia, things like that, which can have profound changes on your entire life. Not that the more minor personality disorders and such can't also be life-altering. But when it comes right down to it, I think people are prone to psychological problems in modern society. And one of the main reasons for that is modern society. We spent all these thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years climbing out of the water and out of the trees and hunting mammoth and going through all of this stuff, where hunting and agriculture and maybe light industry was what we were adapted for. Natural selection crafted entities who are, bred for a mellower life than what we're living here. I'm dealing with banks and lawyers and monthly payments and mortgages and an 8-to-5 job and really wild little crazy things that affect every little bit of my day. Modern technology, everything. And so I think it's understandable for us to all be a little bit screwed up. And some people, of course, not be a little bit screwed up because natural selection is still at work. We're a very diverse population. But really, I'm not aware of any reason to think of gender variant individuals as more prone to emotional or psychological disorders or anything. So that's my take, and depending upon how the question is asked, it can be taken in different directions, and over time, if you really cared enough to follow my talking about all this crap, I might take different approaches to it. Because really, this whole gender thing is very nuanced, and so many lives are just lived, kind of woven through the whole thing. So I think there's room to legitimately disagree with even your own opinion on this without having to go, wow, I'm one of those genderqueer mentally ill people. So anyway, hope you're having fun, and do any of you guys want to do blog TV this weekend? I've had a few people ask me over the last several days about it. I think it might be fun. A few of the genderqueer chat people have joined with me on blog TV before, and we could have a genderqueer blog TV this weekend. Let me know. And peace. We will see you soon. Looking forward to everyone else's take on this one. And it'll be interesting to see how many people post on Thursday this week.